Dear Jennifer, I have a huge problem and I'm hoping you can help. I just want to be left alone. I do very well when I don't feel loved, when I feel isolated, when my phone never rings with invitations from others who just want to spend time with me because they like who I am. I don't want to feel loved, and I certainly don't want to meet others in real life with whom I can discuss problems, ideas, or the state of the world with. And yet, it seems that everywhere I go, I meet open-minded people. It seems everywhere I go, people want to talk about big ideas with me. Where did the how's the weather kind of questions go? Where are all the boring people? Why is it so easy for me to connect to others? Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Moleski. This is my YouTube channel. So I just read you a letter that I don't think anyone has ever written in the whole existence of 2019, at least. I made that up, okay, because I want to talk about the actual problems that most people face, which is the antithesis of this bullshit letter that I made up. Why is everyone so open-minded? Why is everyone so nice to me? Why is it so easy for me to feel loved? Why do people want to spend time with me because they cherish me? These are not the kind of problems that people face anymore. And I have a solution. At least I did something a couple years ago that totally changed my life. And it is I started a meetup. In the beginning, I didn't even know how to title the meetup. Now, if you go to meetup.com or on your phone, it's an app, and you can find people to knit with. If knitting's your thing, you can find people to go to the dog park with. You can find classes. But my group that I created is called Free Thinkers and Truth Seekers. And I created this group because I wanted to meet people who... I wanted to meet people. That's number one. Number two, the original objective of the meetup was to talk about freedom, liberty, and anarchy. Anarchy being no ruler. After 2.5 years of meeting every Tuesday for 2 hours, the topics have progressed, as maybe you can see. I would wake up in the morning. I called it my morning riles, and I would read something, and I would be confused, upset, curious. So I would start to pick these topics to talk about. And in the beginning, it was 6 people. Then the next week, it was like 4, and then it was 3, and then it was 4, and then it was 5, and then it was 2, and then it was 6, and then it was 4, and then it was 8. And it kept going up and up and up. And I will tell you, for the past 2.5 years, we've been meeting. That number went from the first meetup being 6. Last week was 32 people. Usually, it's the same 20 people, I would say. Now, remember, this took a long time to get going. And maybe this isn't your thing, but I think it could be if you find the right meetup group. So my suggestion, my dear, beautiful viewer, I always ask for a like, share, or subscribe, and then I ask for a Patreon if you'd like to support me. But I would rather have you support you and your community. And the reason I'm scrolling all of these meetup topics is because if you were thinking of starting a meetup but you didn't know what to have the topics about, now all of these that are scrolling by, there's also 1 to 8 paragraphs of more information or studies or whatever, so people can come equipped. But I will say that I have learned more. People think that education is just universities. That's absolutely not true. So if you want to be educated, if you want to meet people, then I do suggest starting a meetup. You got to go, though. You have to attend. You have to find a group. And even if you hate everyone, go a second time. Remember, everything deserves 2 bites, 2 sips, 2 tries. The people that I have at my meetup meet now, there's so many friendships made. We have spent Thanksgivings together and holidays together. And maybe you have families, and that's fine. Hey, I'm not saying that this is for everyone, but if you are someone who is feeling a little lonely or doesn't have a community, this is an idea for you. That's it. That's it. If you have questions, you can email me and I will help you. Okay. If you have a comment, leave it. And you still can like, share, subscribe, or become a Patreon, but you don't have to. I love you anyway. And I believe in you. I want you to be happy. Okay. Go start a meetup.